Welcome in the International Clog Museum in Eelde in the northern part of the Netherlands. In this museum we have the most important and unique, biggest collection clogs of the world.
Clogs are generally made of poplar or willow wood. First of all, the trees are sawn into blocks or loaf shapes.
People can make clogs by hand, and then they make 4 until 7 pairs a day. And after making clogs by hand, make now clogs by machine. And we have machines to make 1 clog, and the modern machines can make a pair of clogs.
A rough shape is cut using an axe.
We have not only the traditional clogs of the Netherlands, but also clogs of art. These are clogs made by a Spanish clockmaker special for this clog museum. So we show people a lot of different clogs, and people have no idea if that is possible.
A brazen bit is used to make a whole lengthwise from beginning to end. When all this has been done, a small chopping knife is used to finish the back end on the inside, and the toe or bottom knife is used to finish the front part.
Okay, so first I would like to know how big is your collection and from what part of the world or the Netherlands you have the clogs in here.
We have not only one collection, we have more collections. And we have about 3,000 different pairs from 44 countries from all over the world.
So I would like to know how big your collection is and from which part of the world or the Netherlands you have wooden shoes from.
We have 3,000 different pairs from all over the world. In 1920 there were 4,000 different clockmakers. And so we have a lot of different clocks from the clockmakers in the Netherlands.
So it's the style and the shape that differs different clockmakers from each other, right?
Yes, that's correct. Every clockmaker has his own style.
So we are currently in the province Drenthe.
Yeah.
So.
And this is the model of the last clockmaker in our village, Eelde.
When the model has been properly cut with the axe, a hoe or pull knife is used to shape the outside of the clog.
Here you see the clogs people can adopt it. From France, from the Netherlands, and here also clogs from France who we bought in 2009. People pay the money of the adoption for this International Clog Museum because we get no money of the government. So we have to earn money, a lot of money for this museum. And we work only with volunteers in this museum. Here you see the 13 clogs of the clockmakers who makes clocks in a factory in this time. In the past, in 1920, in the Netherlands there were 4,000 clockmakers who make the clocks by hand, and now we have only 13 factories.